Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Scorpio. How are you guys? Hope you're well. Oops, there we go. We've got something coming out already. New love prospects and connections, Scorpio. What do you need to know? New love prospects and connections. My goodness. Oh, you've got... Some of you have been waiting patiently for some emotional fulfillment, but I'm going to tell you, it looks like your patience is about to pay off. I see something new here. This could be a new person. I do see a lot of happiness, high vibrational energy here. So I feel it's an energy of someone's patience paying off or patiently waiting for this energy. I see a little Leo energy, of course, with the sun. High vibrational energy. Oh, we have, yeah, the birth of something new. Yeah, so I do feel there's somebody here who's definitely in this energy of walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling. But when I see it like this is a person who's looking for a soulmate, looking for a connection, somebody who's waiting patiently. If it doesn't happen, they're going to go looking elsewhere. Okay, so I feel as though we have this birth of something new. We have the Empress energy. So this is a person who knows what they want. It's more than likely yourself, Scorpio, sort of just sitting there. Yeah, so if someone doesn't give you the attention you want, you just go off and look elsewhere. Yeah, it's an energy of, leaving something behind. That's not emotionally fulfilling. It could be an energy sometimes of leaving a drama behind as well. But the moon is here, so it's somebody who's, heading out there, not really sure where they're going. But I do see that new energy. It's very grounded because it's the Empress energy. It's a beautiful healing energy. But definitely it's the Empress energy. Someone doesn't give someone attention. This is someone who plans to move on, to find attention, have success elsewhere. So I do feel there's some plans being made. Oh yeah, so there is definitely an energy of something happening suddenly here. I'm going to tell you this is an interesting layout, and because I do see the energy of someone waiting. Now, it could have something to do with timing. Somebody's been patiently waiting for something new, some happiness, the sun's shining here, but it's here. So obviously, I can feel that vibe. It's going to happen suddenly. It's energy of planning for success. The Six of Swords Six of Wands energy is often a false victory. Somebody who goes off looking for something and they don't find it, they don't meet that person or something isn't successful, but I actually feel like it is. So there is a little negative energy with this. So it's an energy, I think the message here is, saying to walk away from that negative energy. So there's something happening. Justice is about to be served. This is the Empress right in the heart of the reading. This is something new. Someone's looking for someone new, going off to get attention elsewhere, walking away. So I feel we have an energy here of someone who's waited very patiently, but it also has to do with waiting for the right opportunity. It has something to do with timing. So it's about planning for success, focusing on the success, not the negative. Leave that negative, behind here is what I feel it's saying in a nutshell. So with the Tower, something very sudden to do with justice. Yeah, so we definitely have this marriage commitment energy. So it's about two people not being on the same page. Some of you may have waited patiently for a particular person or to meet someone new, only to meet them and find out that it isn't successful. But I feel like it's a negative energy where somebody isn't patient enough. Okay, so you may have if you meet somebody new, it's telling you to be a little bit patient. This is an energy a lot of times of somebody putting themselves out there, putting all the cups on the table to start something new. So this is an energy of moving on here, not finding success, but it's about planning for success. It's about looking at the positive. So I do see someone having a possible epiphany in all this as well. And it has to do with justice and balance being fair. Okay, it's about two people being on the same page. So some of you may have started something new and you may have decided to walk away. Now, this person may not be giving you enough attention, but it's telling you to be patient. Okay, to be a little bit patient here. But the Tower is that epiphany. It's also the ending of something. Where the Tower comes down, it's the realization. You may find out, you meet someone new, that they're already in a relationship, or you're just not on the same page. It's about habits, lifestyles. It's how you connect to things that you may have in common. It could be something to do with communication. So let's just dig into this. This is quite interesting. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is this here for Scorpio? There we go. Yeah. So there's a lack of reciprocity. So someone's waiting for someone to reciprocate, waiting for them to get something going. So, it could be just thoughts as well. But it really is to say, to be a little patient. As, a lot of times people see this as breadcrumbing, someone who doesn't reciprocate. But it's energy of being patient, okay? For somebody to share of themselves, divulge more information, to put themselves out there, to open up. It's about everything being illuminated. So I feel like there's someone here who's not giving someone enough attention. They feel like they're not getting the attention they deserve. Okay, could be an energy of someone who breadcrumbs and they just look for attention, so it starts and ends just as fast. So yeah, there is definitely a choice in love. Some of you may have choices, so you maybe have a couple of new people coming in, or you start something new and then somebody else reaches out. It could be yourself. Look at that, Scorpio. There we have the waiting for new. So it's an energy of someone who's waiting for someone to reach out, to reciprocate. The Empress doesn't sit around and wait. If someone doesn't give the Empress the attention they want, they just end it and move on. So it could be another person who's having an epiphany, some kind of realization. Why you didn't wait around, all right? But I do see the new, and I do see it's an energy of justice, balance, possible marriage or commitment, but it's about playing fair, being fair, coming in right, doing things the right way. And I feel there's definitely someone here who likely wasn't sharing, their time, their energy. They weren't divulging information. So there was a lack of reciprocity. But it's very possible while some of you are waiting for something new, you're waiting for someone to communicate, to really express themselves, to get things going, another person may have come into the picture. So yeah, there's definitely some positive energy here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do see a Gemini energy. There's definitely some Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius. Scorpio energy, that could be yourself, just, saying enough is enough. I'm not waiting. I'm going off in another direction. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of two here. So it's about a bond, a connection. This is somebody who possibly just reaches out. They want that emotional fulfillment. They only reach out when they want attention. So I feel there's this realization where yourself here, where you may have started something, or you're waiting for someone to get something going, because they've obviously reached out. They're obviously reaching out, but they're breadcrumbing. Okay, or they're just not, giving you enough time and energy. So yeah, so I do see a false victory for this person, but I also see a victory, someone planning something else. And I actually feel there's going to be another person here. So it's whatever you're waiting for is coming. It's telling you to just be patient. Don't lose patience. Okay, so I do feel the overall energy is about being patient. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Yeah, someone's impatient here. They don't like to wait around. The Empress can be a little like that, yes. So it's an energy of building. So it's about somebody putting in the effort. See, someone's not putting in the effort. They're breadcrumbing. So the Empress, you can see, has her back turned to this energy, going off to get attention elsewhere. If you're not going to, spend time with me, do things with me, take the time to get to know me, I'll just move on. And it's sudden. It's a sudden decision. To just let this go, because it's not emotionally fulfilling when you're sitting and waiting for someone. But you can see we have the Eight of Cups here, so there is something coming. Just like saying, being a little patient for the next. I'm feeling a very next kind of energy, but it's about building. It's an energy of someone perfecting their craft, working really hard. If someone doesn't put any effort, it's an energy of not waiting around and looking elsewhere. So someone's looking elsewhere here. Tell me about this Empress energy. It's right in the heart of the reading. There we go. Yeah. So it's an energy of moving on. It's an energy of change, maybe changing your mind, moving on. So there is another offer. There's another opportunity that could be more successful. So it's an energy of someone planning for success. If a person wants to have success, they need to put more energy and more effort into it. So, because I feel as though you may have kind of waited, and you might be, it's the realization, I feel, that you're putting in all this work. They're not putting in any effort. So, see you later. Another opportunity for a fresh new start. Beautiful. It's about, just being on the same page. It's lifestyle, things like that, habits. Someone here may have a habit of not being patient as well, or we have someone who has a habit of just kind of breadcrumbing, moving very slow, not really reciprocating and putting a lot of energy or work into they start something, but then they kind of leave you waiting. So, I do see an energy of success and truth. So this is somebody who wants to have success. This is an energy of truth. So seeing the truth, having that aha moment. It's an energy of just moving on, freeing yourself. So it's an energy of someone who's likely playing the field. So it's a realization someone's playing the field. They're likely reaching out to other people and they're keeping you waiting. So it's an energy of things becoming very clear. Okay, someone all of a sudden realizes it's time to just move on. I feel like this is definitely you here, Scorpio, with this Tower energy, Mars energy. Yeah, the realization. This person could even be in a relationship or something, It's sort of that aha moment where you see the truth. This person's not giving you attention. They're likely playing the field, chasing other people. So off you go. Yeah, sudden decision. It's okay because I do see another opportunity. So it's an energy of just kind of going with the flow, moving away. I don't see any dwelling or anything painful here. It's more than likely something that kind of started and didn't go anywhere. Tell me about the 8. Yeah, so there we have, this could be yourself, Scorpio. Okay, it could be another person, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is a person who kind of likes to be in control, maybe a little domineering, but this could be yourself. You know what you want, you're not settling. Don't look at the genders here, but it definitely could be another person. We'll see. Yeah, it could be an Aries. Someone who generally knows what they want, and that's what it is. This is a person who doesn't really know what they want. They breadcrumb. They're still kind of hoeing and humming, maybe reaching out a little bit here and there, but it's not enough. Things aren't clear because this is the waiting. So it's like the ship has sailed, possibly too little too late. So it's an energy of just moving on. I feel this is going to be a very simple reading. Tell me about justice for Scorpio. Why is this here? Yeah, so it's an energy of weighing the pros and the cons. Someone may be juggling. They may have a couple people. So I feel there's that realization, that aha moment. This is someone seeing the truth. See, things are becoming clear, seeing the truth. It's time to just free yourself from this person. A little bit of player energy, but it's more, it's an energy of playing the field, dating other people. Someone who's just looking for attention. If you don't give them the attention, because the Empress isn't going to give this person everything they want until they put in the effort. They have to work for it. And this is someone who doesn't want to work for it. So if they don't get what they want from you, okay, that Empress energy, they just move on. They go look elsewhere for attention. They'll get it elsewhere. So, yeah. And I do see an energy of juggling. Somebody weighing the pros and the cons here, juggling, going back and forth between two people. And it's possible someone could be married. Okay, they could be in another relationship. So I'm going to make another pass over this because I do see the new opportunity for success, planning for success. So I do feel there is someone. It could be somebody you work with too. You have a new opportunity right here. And it's possible too. It could be yourself. Okay, not really sure about someone, if you really like them, if they're your type, or if you're on the same page. I might be a little demanding or controlling. Sometimes the King of Rods can be that way. But it's definitely a person who's very sexy, very charming. This is someone who gets a lot of attention. They could be a business owner or somebody who's successful. They're used to being chased. So someone who wants to be chased, they want you. The Empress doesn't chase. And that's what I feel is happening here. It's like you're going to wait for a little bit and then enough is enough. Too little, too late. So yeah, so I do feel it's possible here as well that it's yourself. You're making a decision. You're going to calm down. So I do see someone getting a little PO'd and then calming down and making a decision here. It has to do with, commitment, two people not being on the same page. And it really could be you're just not getting each other. So I do see there it is. There's the patience. So it's definitely someone who's not patient. So, and what it looks like, it's either yourself that's not patient, okay? Like I say, there's definitely a lesson in patience. It starts out with this energy, the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for the right time. It could be something to do with timing. Like I say, it's always in divine timing. But then it ends with the Seven of Pentacles as well. So it's an energy of someone who may feel the situation's out of reach, okay, where they're sitting here patiently waiting. So it's almost like we've got two people waiting. So you're waiting for this person to give you attention, to make plans, to do things together, and this person's waiting for you to reach out, make them an offer. So it kind of feels like somebody who wants to be chased. They want to be indulged. Well, the Empress is the one who likes to be indulged. It's like, if you want me, you need to come and get me and put in the effort. Wow. Yeah, I do see the star. So it's when a situation is out of reach, but I feel it's an energy of walking away, moving towards somebody else here who's willing to be patient, to invest, somebody who sees your worth and your value. You know your worth and your value. This person clearly doesn't, okay? But I do feel like you possibly have somebody who's definitely making this offer. This is an energy for a fresh new start, a new emotional offer. So I do see definitely this Empress energy. You either come and get me or I'm moving on. I'll give my attention to someone else. This is, like I say, you got a person who wants to be chased. They want attention, and when they don't, or they're just looking for attention and you don't give them what they want, they just reach out to someone else. I think the Empress has got this covered. Yeah, it's definitely someone juggling. They may have other options and possibilities, but so does the Empress. So I do feel with the Empress generally can get a lot of attention when they put themselves out there. And I do see some kind of success happening. So I do feel there will be some kind of wish fulfillment here. But I do see the release, letting go of someone, letting go of all their options. So I think what you have is a person who doesn't want to let go of their other options until they know they're going to get what they want. Okay, but the Empress isn't going to give somebody what they want. They need to put in the effort. They need to earn that place beside the Empress. Wow, little Aquarius energy. So it's getting out there, meeting other people. I see some positive news. So some of you are out there, getting yourself out there, meeting other people. Okay. I can see that energy of socializing here, positive news. So there could be some kind of an event, some kind of an invitation. And that's what I feel. You're going to get some kind of an invitation. So, it doesn't matter. I feel like it's an energy. It doesn't matter about this person. It's an energy of too little, too late. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for somebody who isn't giving me the attention, someone who doesn't want to get to know you, spend time with you. And it's possible this person here is having that epiphany as well, okay? That somebody is juggling. Someone's weighing the pros and the cons. They don't really know who they want, what they want. They just want, right? They kind of want things their way. A little domineering energy. There we go. So lovely energy. Look at that. So this is about building a foundation, and that's what I feel. So I do see some kind of party, celebration, get together. You are going to get something you want. So it's telling you to be patient too. So it's an energy of both people being patient. We have two impatient people here is what I feel. I definitely see that energy of Gemini. So it's an energy of someone who can't make up their mind sometimes, right? They have a choice between two. It's a person who wants to be fulfilled emotionally, but that's what the Empress has a lot to offer. And this is the realization too. Somebody is going to realize here, they're going to have this epiphany that they didn't give someone the attention they wanted. So the Empress goes off and meets someone new. I do feel like you could meet someone. I do see it, an invitation. It could come from friends or family or, your social circle. It's about being on the same page. I do see something traditional. So this could be somebody's, somebody who has a little party or celebration. It's could be any kind of event. It could be, something that everybody in society partakes in, or most everybody, but it could be just somebody's traditional house party or event. So I see a celebration, but I also see the building of a foundation. See, it's a person who, it's how they conduct themselves, their belief and their behavior. So it's an energy of faith. I got two cards of faith here. It's an energy of not having faith in someone. You can't have faith in someone who keeps you waiting. Okay, that's why I feel it's just too little too late here. So it's positive for you. I do feel that you're going to have some kind of success. I do feel like you have another person here who's making plans. Okay, and they want to have success, win or lose. This person's going to come in suddenly. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that overall energy is quite interesting here. So this could be yourself as well, like I say, but I feel like you've got someone who's got some fire in their chart. More than likely could be a Sagittarius, but like I say, this is somebody who's coming in. They win or lose. They're going to come in. They're going to offer you something. I definitely see this person kind of weighing the pros and the cons a little, and it could have to do, maybe they think you get a lot of attention. Okay, it could be someone around you in your social circle or in your community that, sees you getting a lot of attention. So there could be a little energy with this person as well, where they're weighing the pros and the cons and making a decision. But I feel like the decision's going to be yourself if you have to. I don't think you're going to invest in anyone who doesn't see your worth and your value. And I feel like that's it's almost like both people have this energy. Okay, they have this King of Rods energy, but one of them is much more positive. I definitely see a Leo energy. I definitely see a Sag energy here as well, plus Aries with that tower. But again, it could be yourself. So take this how it resonates. It's an energy of someone who knows what they want and they go for it. But, it's an energy of not being able to force somebody either, that controlling energy. So I feel it's a lesson for both, okay, to be patient. One thing about the Empress can be very patient, but the Empress isn't going to wait forever. And I feel there's an energy of someone who's realizing that you will go off and get attention because they see you as popular, someone who gets, a lot of attention. And that's where I feel the positive comes in. A person who's going to, it could be someone who's just waiting for the right time here, but it's about investing. Look at that, yeah. So I do see you looking at the past with kindness and compassion. I do feel like you're in that Empress energy. You're ready for something new. I feel like you're going to only wait so long for somebody. If they don't reciprocate, they don't spend time with you, you're done. But there's someone here. And I do see some Aquarius energy as well, little Gemini. So there's an energy of like-minded people here as well. Getting out there with like-minded people on the same page. Beautiful. I do see some kind of something traditional, a celebration, a party, and an invitation. So I feel as though you're kind of keeping your feelings to yourself. I feel that you're looking on this past with kindness and compassion. You're making a decision. Some of you are just keeping your options open as well. You want someone who comes in right, someone who treats you right, someone who's fair. So I feel like what's happened is you had somebody who wasn't being fair. Okay, they kind of, it could be just procrastinating, but it definitely looks like someone who's juggling, and possibly someone, you may find out someone's actually in a relationship. There could be some kind of gossip. So, it's when you realize the situation's out of reach. But I think you got a person here who feels like you're out of their league with that Empress energy. So it's possible they're kind of procrastinating a little bit, feeling that it's yourself that's getting attention from others. Somebody who goes out and gets attention from others when they don't get what they want. See how it goes back and forth here. So definitely the lesson here is being a little bit patient, being kind and compassionate. But I can, the Queen of Cups wants reciprocity. You're only going to wait so long for someone to reciprocate, share their feelings, or to get something going. It looks like someone started something and then they just kept someone waiting because they may have been looking elsewhere. Yeah. So it's an energy of looking at it, this energy of investing. So you're nobody's option. You're not interested in being someone's option, especially if they're back and forth between you and another person. The Empress isn't going to go for that energy. So I do see I see new opportunities, somebody coming towards you, win or lose. And this is somebody who's going to give you attention. This is a person who knows they need to give the attention. Now, it's possible this is someone who's learned in the past. It may have nothing to do with you. That if they don't give someone the attention they need and spend time with them, let them know how they feel by expressing themselves, showing their true self, the Empress will move on. So it could be just lessons learned, that epiphany, that aha. Oh yeah, crazy read, Scorpio, but you got something here. I see you getting an invitation. Now the invitation could come through some friends. There could be a little matchmaking here. It's possible. Or some of you just have choices, but you definitely want someone who plays fair. You want someone who's just right. Okay, so it's about being fair, being patient. It takes two, okay? That's what I feel like it's trying to say. But yeah, nobody wants to wait for long though. Yeah, so it's like while you're waiting, you have something new starting is what it looks like while you're waiting for someone. Wow. Tell me about the Lovers. I need to make another pass. Oops, there we go. Yeah, there you are, Scorpio. And you know what you want. You're not settling. You see, you're making a choice in love here. You're making the best choices for yourself. You want emotional fulfillment. You want to be happy. And you know what makes you happy. So I feel as though you've got something new. Because I feel it's like kind of like while you're waiting, you're focused on work and creative pursuits and things like that. And then all of a sudden you've got somebody new here. So it's when you make a decision to stop talking to someone, stop giving. Because sometimes you can be that way. Very kind and compassionate, sacrificing yourself, giving to someone, but you're also sacrificing your time when you wait too long for somebody. So I do see very positive energy. It could be, like I say, a realization, but look at that. We have two people here who could be quite compatible. So I feel there's something to do with that. Energy where you've kind of, you know what you want here with that Queen of Rods. That's your fiery side. And I do feel it's an energy just kind of putting your foot down, waiting. Like I say, while you're waiting, something else starts here. So it's like too little too late for someone. And I think you've got a person who's realizing that. They didn't see your worth and your value, but you're loving yourself first. I see your worth and value. I can see you being around with like-minded people, friends, family. And it's how you're going to conduct yourself. But I feel it has to do with people's habits, the way they conduct themselves when they're dating. It's an energy. It's not polite to leave someone waiting. If you're not interested, you reach out and go, thanks, but no thanks, And I feel like that's what's not happened here. Someone just sort of breadcrumbed someone and kept them waiting. And it's possible, too, they just stopped talking. So it's energy. If someone doesn't reciprocate, don't wait. Start something new. Keep yourself open. Keep your options open. You may be kind of weighing the pros and the cons about doing that, or you have other options. I definitely feel like you've got some kind of offer, and I think you've got a person who's going to come in. Now, it's very possible you may find out some truth through people that someone who started something with you is actually in another relationship or even married, okay, maybe juggling. So you're definitely you don't have any faith in someone like that. It's likely somebody who's not faithful, okay, so... Yeah, I feel like that's the realization. So, it's really positive though. Like I say, it's so positive because while you're waiting, something new starts. You're just going to, seek out other options. Yeah, it does look like there's something being exposed and illuminated here. Yeah. Tell me about this King of Rods. This could go either way. Oh yeah, we have a King of Cups too. So it could be even another Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here possibly as well. So there's somebody who's emotionally mature and available. This is what you want. So I feel like you're ending something with someone. And you got something new. So I feel like you're kind of, it's possible you have a couple of options. You could be the one extending an invitation because the Empress sometimes will extend an invitation. Empress does what the Empress wants. Very confident. This is a beautiful energy. It's the birth of something new, right? It's that realization. Just go for it. Don't wait around for someone who's breadcrumbing you. Or if you feel they're reciprocating. I do feel for some of you it's possible you find out somebody's actually in a relationship. But I also see somebody having that realization. They need to express themselves to get something going. That's an emotionally mature, available person, somebody higher vibrational. We have the King and Queen of Cups. So, yeah, wow. Scorpio, you got something here. I definitely see some happiness. I see some kind of an event that's going to happen. And I do see a party, a celebration. And like I say, it could be other people. It could be a little matchmaking here. I get that sense that whoever it is that's going to do this. Now, the Empress could be yourself. It also could be someone else. Take it as it resonates. The energy is here. So there it is. Looking at things from a different perspective, taking a little pause, going within and going kind of, aha, this is why this person's keeping you waiting. They have someone else or they're actually in a relationship. But it's, it's energy of looking at things from a different perspective. You could have another person, like I say, someone checking you out. A lot of times in the love readings, I see the Hanged Man as someone who's just kind of hanging around, checking you out to see how you conduct yourself, the way you are when you're out, out socializing or around your friends or out in the community and checking you out, waiting to approach. So, yeah. Sometimes, too, with Star card, you can be a little unapproachable, okay? Raising the bar too high, being too picky, okay? So it's an energy, what it's overall with the Seven of Pentacles. It's about both people being patient, both people, it's like an energy of two people waiting for the other person, to reach out to do something. But I feel as though, with that Empress energy, you want to know this person's actually wants to have something successful. They want to work towards something. They're not just looking for attention. So, yeah. I feel as though this person's checking you out, and I feel they're around you. I do feel it's going to happen, but I actually feel like there's matchmaking. There it is, emotional fulfillment. Somebody putting all their cups on the table. It's a person who's not afraid to put themselves out there, and I feel like you're not either. So you definitely have something that's mutual here, but it's about being on the same page. Like-minded people, fitting in with friends and family. But again, with that star energy, it's about having faith, not raising the bar so high, expecting somebody to work too hard where it feels like you're out of reach. You could be inadvertently making someone feel like you're out of their league. So there's a little something there too. The Empress can do that sometimes, make people feel that, there's no hope here, that you're just so high above them that there's no hope. So it's an energy of having faith. So I like this energy. I feel there's lessons to be learned here, a little food for thought, Scorpio, but I see some happiness coming. I see an event. I see you connecting with someone, and I see somebody putting themselves out here. Now, it's possible this is all one person, okay? It's possible you have someone here who knows they've been keeping you waiting. Maybe they've been procrastinating, like they may have some kind of concerns as well, okay? So, like I say, food for thought, it goes both ways is what I feel it's trying to say. But yeah, you're definitely loving yourself first. You know your value. You want to know someone sees your worth and value enough to spend time with you, to put in some effort. So things are definitely leaning in your favor here. So there it is. This is an energy of change. It's an energy of just kind of going with it, just waiting to see kind of what happens. Some of you, I definitely see an energy while you're waiting. You may have a couple people around you. You may be waiting to see which person's going to give you the offer. You're the one who's going to make the decision in the end. There's no doubt with that Empress energy right in the heart. Lovely. Scorpio, take care of yourself, okay? Food for thought. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.